everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Catch the Fuck Up. I'm Fern.
And I'm Nicole.
And this week we have feelings. We have a lot of feelings.
We have so many feelings.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my God. This one, nothing even happened, but it broke us.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Nothing happened, but now we are broken again.
Oh, my gay little heart. I have a problem.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. So shall we just dive right in, or should we preface anything?
Let's do it. Let's just go for it.
So listeners, welcome. This is actually the 10th episode of Catch the Fuck Up. Can y'all believe it?
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
I've been keeping track because I am good at notes and nothing else. Okay.
Well, good job, because I was not.
So today we are covering chapter 342, and the title is The Extreme Quiet Before the Storm. So that's not terrifying at all. And we just start with all the civilians at UA who, like, we all knew they were there, but they haven't been featured until now.
Mm-hmm.
And they are up to stuff. So, as talked about last week, the villains are also like preparing their little game plan as the heroes are. And the villain's game plan is basically like manipulating the unsatisfied masses, to put it as simply as possible. And now there's a plan with those evacuees who are, let's see, as they described, discontent with how the heroes have been handling it all.
Yes.
So, like, fair, I see you, but also these are children. And like on the second page, the order from Nutsack Face was to make it as inhospitable to Izuku as possible. And like, he's a child. Stop targeting the children.
Little boy.
Anyway, so that's that's their plan. They're like going to try and make things hard for Izuku, which, I mean, I guess is a fair strategy, but also not really. Anyway, we don't spend that much time with them, but we just know that they are being ominous. And then like the next page is Sweet Boy Denki breaking the tension once again, as we all needed.
So just we collapsing on the ground.
Yep. So we are finally back with our 1A babies, and it looks like they are searching for something, but I don't remember what they are searching for. And I also don't
either. I was so confused.
I don't remember if we are supposed to know what they are searching for either.
Yes,
so
thank you. That's the issue. Like, they keep saying stuff like, oh, time to go over our plan now, and then just not giving it to the audience. So.
Which is like it's like a fair narrative tool, but also I have no memory of anything, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be remembering.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, it doesn't actually matter in this chapter. So basically, they're just back from their search. And they're going through, we get Ida has his like new little costume. And one of my notes is that the like Iron Man parallels are going to be strong this week on fan art TikTok, because basically his new costume, his like mask pulls back automatically. That's what I noticed. It's nothing actually relevant to the plot.
I didn't even notice it was new. Poor Ida, my son. We go. I neglect him.
No, it's okay, because on that same page, the grape bitch is being gross. So
that distracted me.
Yep. So Mineto's being gross and Izuku is ignoring him, which, thank you, good boy. Make him suffer. And he is now that like things are a little calmer, at least for their schedule, I guess, he's realizing he never thanked Uraraka for her speech when he came back to UA. So that's what's on his mind. But before he can
pour everyone a new one, and it was amazing.
It was beautiful and I love it. And before he could fall to his knees in thanks to her, Toshi interrupts and
Toshi.
This man, like this panel specifically makes him look so much like a skeleton. Like
Yep.
his jaw is kind of off center and his eyes are blacker than they ever have been. And like, honey, please.
Yeah,
but
he has not slept.
No,
he has not slept.
No, none of them has slept, and it's showing now. But I guess now they are headed into the final battle, which we knew was coming. We just didn't know when because Horikoshi has been jumping back and forth between the different groups, which is fine. But
it's fine.
but now we are for sure starting because now that they've like worked out their plan in the previous chapters, they are now telling 1A the plan. So I'm taking that to mean the wheels are turning, it's starting, it's going, and I'm nervous.
Oh God.
So we turn the page and we get a little panel montage of all the different groups involved in this plan. So the first one is Hawks, Best Jeanist, and Endeavor talking with oh my God, I've forgotten her name. I'm a terrible person. Talking with
I know,
the
I have to. Ragdoll?
Ragdoll, yes.
Oh my God, I remember the name.
Yes, good job.
That happens never.
It's okay because like she just popped back up, so our memories are terrible. So she's there with those three, and they're basically like kind of going over the plan. And again, this is completely irrelevant to everything that is going on, but also I wonder if there are going to be Hawks Ragdoll shippers after all of this.
I mean, I'm shipping myself with Ragdoll because that outfit is incredible. It looks so good.
That is also true. Anyway, back to the actual relevant portions of everything. We turn the page and Best Jeanist has no reaction because he's Best Jeanist and sir. But Endeavor like reads the plan and he's sad, which good.
Yes,
you deserve to be sad, but also we can take this to mean something's going to happen with Dabi / Toya.
Yeah.
And then the next few panels are Aizawa looking at Kurogiri and something's happening with him there. And I'm nervous and we don't know what's going on. And my husband's and
I know.
Oh, we also don't know like who's with him, but it's fine. We will find out if it is relevant soon enough. And then poor Aoyama is behind bars. Yeah, which is unacceptable.
Baby.
And then we just kind of keep going. They're listening to the plan. We got Bakugo's reaction. He looks unimpressed, but
that's his default face.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. We actually don't know what's going on.
I still love that he uses his mask like a headband half the time.
I know. It's so cute.
That's adorable. Little baby.
Yep. And then Shoto is actually showing some emotion. He looks like surprised almost.
Oh, he looks stricken is the word I would use. He does not look happy.
He's like, what is happening now? So we can assume that was a plot twist. And then we turn the page and it basically like the plan is now slowly playing out. And that plan includes the principal actually telling the civilians what is going on.
Yes, being upfront about things for once. And like good on them, but also the fact that it's taken them this long, now it's going to blow up in their faces. So you get 1/4 of a star, not even a half star. You get 1/4. And basically what is happening is the 1A kids are leaving so that the UA facility can focus on the evacuees, which is awesome. Good. Trying to do better by the civilians who they are all supposedly taken care of instead of just going through the soap opera melodrama of AFO. And this time his classmates are going with him.
Yep. So they're all going off together. They're going to work as a team as they need to and should. They will win. And the like discontented masses are like surprised this has actually happened. But apparently this was either planned for or strategized for also. So we still don't know what they're doing and they are targeting children still. And I'm mad.
So like, we don't know as the audience, whether UA is in fact playing into All for One's hands or not. His lackeys seem to think that they are by letting Izuku go.
And I mean, we're hoping that they are like playing into AFO's hands, but like have a trump card in their back pocket. They're like doing what he might expect, but then they have something planned to actually help the civilians and also turn the tide on whatever force he has behind their protective walls. So we will see what happens with them. But
I mean, we all know that whatever plan it is, it's not going to work.
No, nothing's going to work. Everyone's going to be
everything's going to fall
bloody.
apart.
But this is like the last moment before it all goes to shit. So there's like all the pieces of the game are up in the air. We don't know where they're going to fall yet. So as that's happening, everyone is saying goodbye to everyone. And this little montage here, it hurts. Like,
oh, it hurts.
I'm kind of glad they all got like a kind of a goodbye scene. Because I mean, that's always fair. Nice. But as you like look at them, you have Inko and Izuku getting their hug. Thank God. You get all the parents talking to their 1A kids. You get fucking Mitsuki being abusive again, and I hate her.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
She's hitting Bakugo.
Well, I couldn't tell if she's hitting him or if he's yelling at her. Like, it's really difficult to tell because it's a tiny panel, like what the little
but
emphasis
like
marks mean.
If you zoom in, her arm is blurred and he is like hunched away from her. So I'm taking it to be she hit him again. So fuck her. Oh
my God.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. We hate her.
Moving on
to the dear lady, Fern's wife. And it seems she has bonded with Shoji, and that is so sweet. We love to see them supporting each other.
Heteromorphs got to stick together.
Yes. And basically everyone is saying goodbye. Izuku says goodbye to both Eri and Kota, which is so cute. And then you turn the page and it turns out they have just like moved like 30 kilometers or whatever down the road to their own little
they're
bunker.
Not actually that far away.
They're in like their own little bunker where they're going to stay as this second battle or war plays out. And Sero is feeling not that confident. He's like, oh, this is the last place we're ever going to sleep. And Sato behind him is like, don't even joke.
I saw that too. I was like, oh my God.
I love it. Yep.
Oh my God.
And then you turn the page and Izuku finally like gets the chance to talk to Uraraka. She's like outside looking at the distance. And as you start it, you kind of wonder if it's going to be like the Izuku Ochako moment that a lot of shippers have been waiting for.
It starts that way. It definitely starts that way.
I was expecting it to be like, okay, here comes all the regular cough straight shonen tropes, but like also in my head they are both bi, so they are only hetero passing, which itself is icky, but I'm getting off topic anyway. you think it's going to be a nice moment between the two of them and they are having a nice little heart to heart, and then Ochako starts talking about toga.
Oh my God.
And Fern and I started screaming. So.
I don't even have words. First of all, I love the whole message behind this. You know, these kids have this, you know, sympathy for these villains, and that makes them weird. But, you know, they're coming to terms with these complicated feelings. But then also just
gay.
Yeah, we just had a Toga-centric chapter, and I was wondering if we were going to get an Ochako-centric chapter, and we kind of did. So,
yep, we got that wonderful parallel, and now the ship is sailing still. It's beautiful, and they are coming to terms with the fact that they have feelings that go against society and need to have sympathy for the villains, but also not too much sympathy because they have, in fact, murdered several hundred people.
Yep, lots and lots and lots of destruction.
Yep, lots of feelings. So it's all there, and it's kind of beautiful to see them actually
talk it out.
Through that. Yes, it's beautiful.
I love that they can do that.
Yep, and
because poor Izuku probably hasn't had a chance to like talk through that with anyone else either.
Exactly, and he's thinking of Shigaraki when he saw the vision of him as a young boy. As like the victim in all of it as well. So like they're both coming from the same sort of place. And they can talk it out, and it's beautiful. Oh, Wonderful.
Yeah, I really love, there's one particular line that I absolutely love, and it's from Izuku, and he says, maybe there's no way to avoid a battle, but I can't ignore what I saw deep inside him. And that just really says everything.
Yes,
Like,
it does.
We can't say it any better than that.
Yep, everything sucks, but they are still people. So we still have, again, we can't say it any better. We just have a lot of feelings.
So many feelings.
And then we turn the page again. There's only a couple pages left. And this page has, I had to zoom in to see for sure, but it's Shoto. It appears to be Shoto's room. Ida is chilling on the floor. And Kirishima, and who I thought was Denki, are on the bed, like chilling, but it's actually Bakugo. So that little wonderful friend squad is there, and they're like
Bakugo being kind and listening to people talk about issues that don't involve him.
Yeah, and he's like conversing with those conversations. He's grown so much. He's so good. But basically, from this page, you take the fact that something's going to go down with Toya again. So, and Shoto's going to be involved or knows what's going to be happening. So that's fun. Not really, but it seems like he would want to talk to him more than murder him. So
I think this is confirmation that Shoto at least is aiming for a non-lethal resolution.
Yes, exactly. Yep. And then you flip to the next page and they're just looking off into the distance, and then fucking nutsack face has his little remote and
whatever the fuck. Yeah.
And it is the day of the operation. And I think that means it's the day of the heroes operation and AFOs. Like, he knows they're doing something, so he's also starting something. And then the chapter ends and we don't know what happens.
Another fucking cliffhanger, as per usual.
We can maybe safely assume that the next chapter, the fight finally begins. But who knows? There might be another thing happening. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm going to refresh the app to see if it says when the next chapter comes out. But did I miss anything? Did we have any other thoughts? I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute.
I know, right? Oh my God. I think I've covered basically everything I want to cover, or at least that I can think of right now. Again, my head is just full of gay. We have gay thoughts. We have societal thoughts. There's nothing really more to add. Like, everything is laid out as we are meant to read into it, I think, in this chapter. Whereas the last two chapters, there was a little more room for thinking and wondering and nuance. Theorizing. And I just refreshed the app, and the new chapter does come out in 1 week this time. So yay. But I'm now going to be nervous for the next week. I do have one thought, entire thought.
Good job.
Like, obviously Togachako is not going to be canon, but Horikoshi, if they can both be alive by the end of this show, that would be great.
Yes, that would be great.
Please don't kill off Toga.
Please don't bury the gays.
That is my one plea.
Like, they don't have to ride off into the sunset together on their like marital horse or whatever they're gonna do.
That wouldn't be remotely realistic.
I mean, we can hope. We can hope, and also know it's not realistic. But just no killing the gays, because I feel like we will be mad if that happens. So just don't. Nobody dies except AFO. That's my wish.
Yeah, like, can we feel like stop with the death?
We've had enough death. Everyone is sad, and just like, I'm nervous. That's it. I'm nervous.
That's our closing statement. Oh God, we're scared.
Yep. That's about it. We're scared. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I have no other thoughts with a capital T. I'm just nervous, and I will be watching the clock literally tick down all week. So.
Same here. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening, and we will see y'all next week. And in the meantime, go beyond plus ultra and catch the fuck up. Bye, y'all.
Bye.